It's 11:11 a.m., St. Valentine's Day. I thought what I would do today is ask the Divine Collective about love. Probably one of the greatest misunderstandings we have in our world today, being used and abused by religions and politicians, and on Valentine's Day by manufacturers, retailers. Let us see what they have to say. Love is the space between spaces. Love is the fabric that binds everything, but your physicists are never going to find it. They're looking for a material fabric. They're looking for something made of particles. It's an emotional fabric. Those of you who know love know that love is something you feel. It's something emotional. That's why it has that association with the heart. That's why you'll have all these hearts circulating today. Love is the emotion that holds the physics of this universe together. If you can plug into that love, what you call unconditional love, that means you don't even think about it. Don't let your mind even enter anything. Don't have thoughts of love. Have feelings of love. Feel the love with your heart. Feel it as a warm emotion that spreads throughout you. And then you will understand how powerful love is, and how it is love that holds this whole universe together. The particle that creates your illusion of matter is guided by your emotions. Your emotional response to a situation dictates where you go in the next situation. If your response is love, your situations will continue to improve and just go higher and higher and higher. Allow yourself to feel unconditional love. Think of someone or something whom you love unconditionally, no matter what they do, no matter where they are. You love them, you adore them. Maybe you can't live with them, but you still love them. And focus on that feeling. Feel it. You can feel it in your chest. Expand that feeling of unconditional love out throughout your entire body. If you like, you could do this before a mirror. And then expand that unconditional love throughout yourself, your cells, all your other bodies. And that's when you know what love really is. Love is the feeling that all is one. Everyone, everything is one. You are closer to some people vibrationally than others. These become your twin souls, let's say, your partners, your mates, many of whom you could never possibly live with because of their idiosyncrasies in this expression. But you adore them, you love them. And that's what matters. That is the string that holds the particles together in your physical world. It's this invisible emotion. Love is the supreme emotion. There is nothing higher. It's equated with light, love and light. But it's a feeling that you have that we encourage you to share. But to make it as powerful as you possibly can, begin with yourself. Can you love yourself unconditionally? Can you look in a mirror, look at yourself from top to bottom and say, I love myself? And then look beyond the mirror, because what you're seeing in the mirror is the expression that you've decided to wear, the costume you're wearing in this particular series of events. That's not who you are. Look into the eyes of that costume. Look deep into the eyes of that costume and see yourself. Get in touch with your real self, the self who creates the expression, and say, I love you. I love you so much for this crazy, wild, wonderful ride that this expression of life is giving me. I love every instant of it, because I'm learning in every instant of it. Go high. Expand into your higher self. We recommend you do this as often as you possibly can. Our speaker uses 1111 because this gives him an open portal. He manages to shut down everything, all chaos around the house, telephones, all electricity. And he uses this portal for direct access to higher information. Others find it easier to meditate. They can just simply shift into one single thought, open a channel and go quite happily. For many of you, though, we know that this is very challenging. You could use earplugs, you could use a mask if you like, over your eyes, cover your eyes. Be in a dark room if that helps you. However you wish to, find peace. Come into contact with your real self and begin to talk about self-love, who you really are and how much you really love yourself. And once you love yourself unconditionally, then you can spread that love out beyond you and really truly feel unconditional love for all of creation. And that's when you begin to explore the space between spaces. That's when you understand how things really work. You go beyond the illusion of time and space and realize that this is all an emotional universe. And the supreme emotion is love. Celebrate love on this day and begin with yourself. Treat yourself to your own unconditional love. Love everything about yourself. And then expand that out into others. Be happy.